Right, Monday, May 16, 2011, and I'm about to undertake a brand new walk, Free Walk 115, which is way out in the Northern Cotswolds. Now becomes the most westerly walk in the book, in the series, overtaking Charlbury. So this is a 12.5 or 15.5 mile walk, depending on which version you do, but because it's a weekday, I'm having to do the standard version of the walk, which is due to timings, and train I'm anticipating getting back is about 6:15, so that's the reason why that's being done. You'd need to come out on a Sunday, I think, and when there is a chance of getting an earlier train to do the full walk. Anyway, rather quaint station again. With a box and signals. Haven't yet been able to upload last week's walk, which is kind of defeats the object. The whole purpose of doing that last Tuesday was to enable the weekend walkers to get a preview, but uploading problems have prevented me from doing that. Anyway, bit of a mixed bag weather-wise today. Sunny intervals were forecast, but so far it's a bit mixed. About 16 degrees. But at least it's not raining. So this is pretty much a map-led walk, following 2 or 3 major major paths, including the Heart of England Way, Diamond Way, amongst others. So let's see what's in store. Note the Japanese language on this information board. Lots of Japanese like the chocolate box cottages, etc., etc. of the Cotswolds, hence probably a number of them come here, and the language assistance, very helpful. Just to mention that there's a Budgeons right next to the station as you come to the end of the initial footpath to the right, helpful for stocking up on stuff. Right, turn right here. There's no indication that this is the Diamond Way, only what's said in the text, but by all accounts this is the start of the Diamond Way, which we now follow for at least the journey to Aston Magna, and possibly a bit thereafter. First kissing gate just after Queen Victoria Gardens, and we're headed off over in that direction somewhere. But what you're looking for in the far corner of the first field is this scorched oak and that footpath sign. Still not indicating Diamond Way though. Okay, at the third gate we get our first indication that we're following the Diamond Way. This is a route that was devised by a North Cotswold group of the Ramblers Association. So, should be pretty straightforward now if it wasn't already. Just head in a northerly direction or thereabouts. Okay, 12:35, 35 minutes into the walk, having just crossed the road past the house called Dawn View, D-O-R-N. This is the scenery just before point 2 in the text. Not many points in the text because it's a map walk, but that is one of them. So just down there is the valley bottom where we turn right shortly. Typical Cotswoldian scenery. Wind's picking up. A view looking back from point 2, just before you turn right at the valley bottom. Got the old railway line there just in front of us. Never far from us up until Aston Magna. What a delightful sound. Cacophony of birdsong. And nothing else. Gold crests in the background there. I can hear. And there's the reason why. Coniferous forest. So just down to that bottom corner and turn right, I believe. Just before Newland's Barn on the map. This is the point where you turn right and go under the railway bridge. It's not that easy finding this point if you can't read a map. Hence the suggestion that this walk's only suitable currently for those that understand maps. Anyway, here's a guide for you. And just on the railway bridge next to that delightful Cotswoldian dwelling, some lovely honeysuckle or woodbine or something of that kind. Nice combination of colours. Obviously a hum of bees there, they love that. This is the tunnel that we're going under. Very short one. Delightful lane walking. You can hear how close the railway is, just to my left. Footpath sign there on the right, which you ignore. Opposite this field gate, and a delightful field of buttercups. Very organic. Who needs the Southern Cotswold where all the stars live? Far nicer up here, I'd say. Cock and his hen. Just turned right by the road bridge at Aston Magna. There are some works going on there, but they don't interfere with the walk. So, rape field, further views, just on the fringes of Aston Magna, right next to the railway line on my left here. I nearly trod on that. It's a hornet. Absolutely massive. Don't want to get stung by that. Jesus. Let's get out of his way. Walking thus far has been very easy. Still dry underfoot, but easy, soft walking. Just about to leave the road and join another footpath south of Wells Farm Cottages, Paxford, marked on the map. And there's a very pleasant view here. It's quite hilly down here, which is probably not a fact associated with the Cotswolds too much. And there's the footpath just off the road up there. Soon be having lunch. Plenty of lambs and sheep to contend with on the fringes of Paxford. Now in Paxford, and there are the initials of the builder of that house. 1729. Magnificent. I bet today's houses will not be around in 50 years, never mind several hundred. Just approaching the Churchill Arms ahead of me there. The suggested lunchtime stop. It's now almost 2 o'clock, so good point to have lunch. There you are, just caught that goldcrest. Beautiful bird. Okay, so there we have it, the Churchill Arms, Paxford, Gloucestershire. And as usual, I shall be looking for an appropriate bench somewhere. Unfortunately, the old chapel opposite the pub doesn't seem to have a bench in it. Probably because there's no graveyards around apart from this memorial to the war dead. So, I have to do some searching. Quaint village shop here, which is unfortunately closed. Okay, the best I can manage today is to get the old mat out and sit on that just outside the chapel. Won't be here very long anyway. 2 o'clock, should be gone by about 2:20. There was a seat down at a bus stop back 100 metres or so, but might as well have it here with a sheep for company. Okay, on the button, 2:20, lunch has been had, and Sean and his freshly shorn friends, if you'll excuse the pun, don't really know what to make of me in this field. It's gone grey now and it's beginning to spit a little bit. Let's hope that's all it does. Okay, as mentioned back in the text on the 4th of May, this part of the footpath to the left is closed, so we're going to reroute round to the right. Must be something to do with nesting birds, I guess. The diversionary route, which I'm following here and hoping it works, has allowed me to come across a magnificent display of cow parsley. Brilliant. Okay, by following the broad grassy path, I'm now at the other end of the closed footpath and about to go through this, or over because it's locked, gate, which I believe is the correct way, simply because in the distance there is the railway line, which I believe we cross or go under, one or the other. And I've just come from that direction over there, off the broad grassy path. I dare say this only applies to the nesting season, not sure. That little, I think it's a roe deer, just leapt out of the hedge as I was walking past. Clearly, yeah, it's a roe deer. So I've had a white rump, I believe. Yep, that's it, having a good sniff of me. So you eventually come to this stile, which takes you over the railway line. You want to be on the right hand edge of the railway, by the way, the hedgerow, not as I was, on its left hand side. So you want to be coming down this side, not the other grassier side where I've just filmed the deer. Just to advise, that is quite an open stretch of railway line. Quite a dangerous crossing. That partridge must have young nearby. From the warning sounds it's making. It's lovely colours. Never really noticed that before. Looking back from point 6 in the text, or on the map rather, and there appropriately goes the train over the level crossing that we've just passed. Paxford over there. Relics of industries past. Lots of pits and stoneworks around here, I guess. And so the carrying crow becomes carrying himself. Appropriately, his brothers are in the background singing his praises. Anyway, quick right up here. Lovely woodland walking between point 6 and 7 with an accompaniment of chiff chaffs as usual in the background. Having just completed 350 metres prior to point 7 and turning right on the map, looks like we're now on something called the Donington Way, or would be if we went straight ahead. As I say, I'm about to turn right and there's a stile over there which will cross the road and we'll be able to see that village, Compton, whatever it is, can't remember. Sun's out again now. Get a very pleasant view from the other side of the wood, the opposite side to Broad Campden. What a lovely sight that is. Looking down on Broad Campden from close to a 203 metre spot height, or it could be, yeah, I'd say it's metres. Lovely. Stile and footpath into Broad Campden is quite overgrown and narrow, probably due to encroachment by this new, very nice property. Okay, this is the Baker's Arms at Broad Campden. It's now 4:45, so if you were planning on having lunch here, and it is closed today, Monday at this time, perhaps it's closed every day at this time, I don't know, but certainly a bit late in the day. I'm now about to join yet another footpath, this time the Heart of England way. Wind's picking up, rain later probably. This walk is well signposted thus far. I notice ahead of me, talking of signposting, there's another sign there indicating that the ball's in the field. There it is. Oh dear. What a fantastic view. I'm at the point on map 3 where you do a left and it's marked hill, simply hill, and it affords a delightful view. It's the part of the Heart of England walk that also is the Diamond Way again. That pheasant down there has just been disturbed by me. So yeah, obviously a disused pit or something around here, but that's our onward journey. What a fantastic scenery this is. And the sun's come out just in time. Let's get a close up. And that would be Broad Campden down there. Quaint little villages, eh? Remnants of dry stone wall in here. You can't beat the smell of freshly mown hay. Delightful. Just outside Blockley, at the meeting of the Monarch's Way, which is another new one to me. Not sure what that bird is that's making that noise, but as you can see here, joining up with the Heart of England Way, and this is our onward journey into Blockley. The rather quaint village of Blockley, with its village stores and cafe, village church. Looking back over Blockley from a point near Park's farm, marked on the map. Now back on the Heart of England Way. Got about an hour to get to Moreton. Fallen behind time a bit. Could almost be in Yorkshire here. Another outstanding view above Blockley. Fantastic. Cool woodland walking. There you go, homeward bound. Another cracking view, which in the not too distant is going to be taken away by these trees that are growing. Shame that, because that's a splendid view. Just on the fringes of the Arboretum, as marked on the 1/50,000 scale map, which I printed off in addition to those that mark out the walk. Flat, easy walking as a finale just to the west of Moreton. Right, once again back by the skin of my teeth. It's now 18:05. And I'm awaiting the 1812 to Paddington. Interestingly, once again I question the mileage on that one. I make it 15.9 miles, which is about 0.9 mile of error because of the pedometer, but just judging by the time it's taken me, which is precisely 6 hours and 5 minutes, I would again question whether that's 12.5 miles. What it is though is a delightful walk. Whoever devised that one, congratulations. Very pleasant, well worth a journey out. It would be nice to try the longer version, which is meant to be 15 mile, but probably more like 18. So, free walk 115 up and running. Let's hope I can get that one uploaded tonight, assuming that the other one's uploaded from last week, Berwick to Seaford. Great walk.